Hi, this is Arushi.
Hi, this is Sukant, and you're watching me on IWMBuzz.com.
Hi guys, this is Manisha and welcome to IWMBuzz. Today I have with me the talented star cast of Kaala Paani. So first of all, welcome to IWMBuzz and congratulations on your new series.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
So I first of all I want to know, like, audience has been giving a lot of positive response to your series and critiques are also giving good ratings to it. So how has that response been? Like, what sets Kaala Paani apart from the series that you are seeing right now on OTT?
And we are very happy the kind of reactions that we are getting from people. People are calling it a masterpiece. And, that's something that we never thought that, the kind of reaction that we are getting. We honestly didn't think that that would be the reaction. And what sets it apart is the story. Yeah. I mean, the way it has been shot also is something which is very new. The location is Andaman Nicobar, which has never been shown on the OTT. And kind of stories inside the story. I mean, the intricate way of showing it has been very unique, I feel. And I think people, at least on the OTT, they want to see something unique each time. They want to have an experience which they have never seen before. And I think it's the experience that our series is giving them that they are liking it.
Yeah, just to second that, like the story, the script is actually what's touching people, The characters can't do anything that they want to do. They have to do what's written in the script. So
Yes.
it's not like I can go and, start falling in love with somebody if I want to. I have to take that person to the jungle. I have to make sure that as the actor who's playing the character, trouble those guys, then I have to say sorry to those guys. It's written. That's what's touching people. And the fact about Andaman is that it's not a travel show. It's different. It's not about how beautiful Andaman is. It's about however beautiful the place may be, the people there can be under extreme distress. It does not matter. So if you see the frames are not just like, it's not all wide shots where you see the beauty. Once you've seen that, they go right into the characters, right into their lives. It's about you and the jungle, hospital, and the LG's office, the extreme pressure of the government circles. It's that high tension, it's high stakes, and how people like you and me respond to that. And everyone's got a character. I can see that a lot of people have different favorites from the, if somebody likes Jyotsna, somebody likes Amer's character because they identify with the situation they are in. Somewhere they have faced situations where they have had to make choices, and that's what we do as human beings. We make choices, and that's what we identify with, and that's touching people. Apart from just watching some of the other content, which could be slightly distant, uh, but here you're going into common, real people facing a huge dilemma. And it's been written so well, I guess that's the most important thing.
Amazing. So, talking about Andaman and Nicobar, how was it shooting there? Was it challenging? Was it fun? Was it easy? Because obviously the series has a few intense scenes as well. So, which was one of the most difficult scenes for you or challenging scenes for you guys to shoot also?
I think Sukant, you should go first because you've shot in the jungles and everything. You have
Yeah.
interesting stories that I would also like to
Yeah, I think, it's as actors, there's something inside us that is given to adventure. We have taken up this profession because there's some instinct in us which drives us to adventure. It's this guilty pleasure of being masochistic towards ourselves. Put yourself in like a precarious situation and enjoy it, and then want somebody to like it. It's very vicious, it's weird. Andaman exposed it and exploited it to the fullest. So the pleasure was extreme, as was the stress. And now that the reactions that are coming in are extremely good, it's all just beautiful. But one of the most difficult bits for me was that scene where Chiru is got the Oraka Enme tied in chains and he has to hit him. He takes his frustration of his whole childhood out on him. It was great because it's a beautifully written scene. It just, the whole thing changes within one scene, his state of mind. And that that actor became my friend Enme the first day of our shoot. And it was again this weird sadistic thing that I'm hitting him, but we're both acting and we're enjoying. Somebody's enjoying hitting, somebody enjoying being hit. Point is to communicate the script. It's extremely hot. It's inside this little hut. Only the DOP can be there, and the two of you, and You don't want to get out of the zone. You don't want to come back down and take a breather. You just want to keep doing shot after shot until you get it right. And you have to walk into the jungle from one base to the next base to the next base, and then you walk a couple of kilometers in. You encounter all these beautiful snakes and things which you've heard about now, and then perform. I mean, everything in the jungle was challenging, but it was extremely satisfying inside. At the end of the day, you come back in mud and sweat, and
Yeah.
you're tired and you're hungry, you just want to take a bath. It was challenging, but it was, like I said, just the guilty pleasure inside is amazing.
You want to add something?
Yeah, whatever he said is right. The kind of satisfaction that you get out of, being in these extreme weather conditions, shooting, and especially as a female actor, as an actress, you always are supposed to look very clean, and even though like circumstances and all, you're crying and all, you have to look nice. But here, there was no such. I was not even giving a single thought to that. Like we have mud on our face and hair are like all over the place. So that initial few days I was like, okay, is it even right? Should I be looking at the mirror sometimes, getting a peek of that, how am I looking and all? These things are like ingrained in your mind as an actor. But
It's conditioning.
yeah, but after 3-4 days I was like, I'm enjoying this more than anything, and the kind of satisfaction which you get after day's shoot, when you get into your hotel room, and you feel like, wow, this was a day which I'm going to remember for the rest of my life, and you want to recreate it again and again. That
Yeah.
energy that you carry with you throughout the day, you're pushing yourself physically, the conditions are not good, weather conditions are bad, it's sweaty, and there are like 100 people on set and you don't know what's happening. But when you come back to your room from that chaos, you feel like, wow, I did it. I managed to act in the midst of all that. So that's something
Or
that,
not act.
or not act, yeah. So
Just be like tired and sweaty.
yeah, but that energy is something that we all need as an actor, to have that energy, that positive energy when you get out of something which is so real. I mean, it was not artificial at all. Whatever we were doing, it was very real. So it actually feels like, to your brain, it feels like it's actually happening. So maybe it's that kind of experience which we probably in our real lives would never have. I hope. It's amazing. It was so rare at the script level itself. And I know like this kind of script is so rare, to be made in the Indian context.
Amazing. So if we ask you guys, like, what was the most rewarding aspect of being part of Kaala Paani, what it is?
So I'll talk about pre-release. So the post-release rewards are, how people are liking it and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But pre-release, when you were in it, it's such a social activity, filmmaking or, shooting. You don't do it alone. You do it with many people together. You don't know them when you arrive, and the slow process of getting to know them, and especially in a show like Kaala Paani, where you're in extreme conditions together, 100 of you, and the jungle and all, these are great levelers. You don't have any vanities and stuff. Everyone's on the same level there. You're
Yeah.
eating the same thing, you're breathing the same air, you're in the same heat. And there's this strange connection that happens now. So if I meet somebody from the light department tomorrow, we will hug like we are long lost friends. There'll be this beautiful smile. We had a great group of actors who stuck together, and that's rare also in such a big cast, such a big primary and secondary cast, where we really stuck together. I think I've made such beautiful connections with these beautiful people who are directing the show, the writers. I take back the human connection with me. I think that's the reward. I'd never met Arushi before. I just did one scene with her, two scenes, and I feel a lot of love for her. I feel like I know her for a long time, and I want to know more. That's the reward for me, basically, and to be part of a story like this, to have something to do like this, which demands so much from you, is beautiful. It's rare. It may not happen very soon again. That also we have to be aware of as actors.
Yeah, it
So
doesn't
you have to
happen.
be humble about it. Yeah, it may not happen for a while. Yeah.
Same, yeah. I think for me, I feel for the first time I got this enlightenment sort of a thing. I worked with Sukant for a couple of scenes and with Vikas for a scene. I felt like they all are so selfless as actors. So to understand that, I mean, we all talk about it, that an actor has to be selfless, you have to be giving, you have to, you have to be open for collaboration, but very few actors actually do that and manage to do it with the right intention as well, not just for the heck of it.
Mm.
So I, for the first time, felt like, okay, this is what actually being a selfless actor means. And I learned a lot from Vikas, Sukant, because these are the actors I worked with. I'm always going to remember. I actually asked Sukant that I want to be your assistant for a month. Can you please? After seeing his performance, I was like not
So
able
sweet.
to comprehend how can somebody, he's a very different person otherwise, but on screen when you see him, he managed to become this person. You won't believe that Acha Sukant is not Chiru. So that's something so amazing. And then behind the scenes, I understand that because he's a selfless actor, that also plays a huge part.
So on
Yeah.
final note, I want to know what are the new or upcoming project that audience can look forward to?
I think I should
Nothing.
refrain from answering that because, yeah, I have no idea what next would be
I
for
don't have
me.
anything, nothing. I've been doing a couple of plays in the last year. I'm done with the run of those shows. Now we'll pick it up again next year. Uh, yeah, nothing. I mean, there's conversations, but there's nothing really at the moment. So whatever the audience is looking forward to, I'm looking forward to it myself.
So thank you so much, guys. It was lovely speaking to you. Good luck for your future projects as well.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Manisha.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.